2022 is now gone. And with that, I need to cleanse my movie palette before I get into 2023, because there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of things coming to the cinemas this year. And me and the channel co-host personally can't wait to move on from this very mediocre year of film. This video will be split into two sections: Animation Awards and Live Action Awards. A lot of things came out in animation this year. I'm just kidding, there was actually a lackluster amount of interesting things going on in the animation world this year, aside from Strange World, which that was only lackluster because... Disney, what are you doing? That being said, the worst animated show of the year is going to be Miraculous Ladybug Season 5. Because, I'm gonna be very honest with you, who the f cares about Miraculous Ladybug Season 5? The worst animated movie of the year is The Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild. Have you heard of this movie? My point exactly. Not even just that, the animation looks worse than all the other Ice Ages, and they couldn't get back the original voice cast.
Oh no! Crash and Eddie, we're back to the Lost World!
You couldn't get a man who already voiced a mammoth to want to voice a mammoth again. Now, we wanted a little bit of positivity in this list, so we're going for the most improved movie/franchise of the year. And this year, I truly believe Puss in Boots 2 completely revived the Shrek franchise. Puss in Boots 2 was an amazingly beautiful film, and not only that, got fun and interesting characters, and I didn't actually hate the annoying dog that I thought would be annoying. It's not even annoying. He has a tragic backstory, and it's so sad. I'm sure we'll get into a review of it later this year.
And I'm here to give the award for the most meh of the year for the animation area. Let's go. And to be honest, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Let's not waste any time. The award goes to Rick and Morty Season 6. And don't take any offense to this. Like, this is the most meh. This is meh. There's nothing bad about it. There's nothing good about it. It's just, it's there. It happened. It's there. It exists. I don't know if I'll watch it again. I might if there was nothing else to watch, but it's there. Like, besides that one episode where Beth is cheating on Jerry with herself, and then at the end it turns out Jerry finds it's his kink. Yeah, that was a bit bad. That was a bit weird, but other than that, it was just nothing bad, nothing good. Just it happened, and that's really all I can say. I mean, the humor was alright, and the story's arcs were a bit weird sometimes. Sometimes it wasn't really that compelling, but still, it was just Besides the first and last episode, though. The first and last episode did kind of slap, though. But yeah, most of the meh of the year goes to Rick and Morty Season 6. Hopefully I can do a good Season 7, because there is a Season 7 coming, so that'll be cool. Anyways, hopefully Rick and Morty's good next time.
The best animated show of this year we have nominated to be Tales of the Jedi, with a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It is a perfect series of summaries to an overall amazing franchise. It sums up little things that you wouldn't know unless you've read the comics and puts it in a series. I love it. I can't wait to see Season 2. That's all I'm gonna say here, because we did a full breakdown of this show over on the iCard in the top corner. The best animated movie of the year. Now this one we have to decide very controversially. I've heard from some people that it would be Sea Beasts, honorable mention, I guess. I've heard from some people that it would be The Bad Guys, honorable mention, I guess. But I truly have to put my faith in, once again, Puss in Boots 2. Just, it's really good. It's really good. It's really good. Just watch Puss in Boots 2. It's really good. And with that concludes our animation awards for this year. Let's get into the live action awards. And starting off with the worst show of the year, probably unsurprising for all of you, it is She-Hulk. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was, especially for Marvel standards, it was so bad. We did a full review on it. It's 40 minutes long. If you can commit to that long, go watch it. The worst live action movie of the year would have to be Pinocchio. Let's be honest, who watched this film? I didn't even watch this film. I just know it's bad.
Yeah, hi, it's me. I'm Firelight, and I'm back again, so I'm here to actually talk about the most improved of 2022 for the Memoji Awards. So, yeah, let's just not mess around, because I want to get straight into this, because this is pretty interesting, because that award goes straight directly to The Batman 2022. But you're probably wondering, how is The Batman 2022 the most improved? Because isn't Batman, well, awesome? Well, actually, if you look at this, we're going by live action movie status, right? So if you look at it, the last Batman focused movie was Batman v Superman, which he was one main character. There was two main characters, him and Superman, but it still counts as he's one of the main. So, and that movie was, it wasn't bad. It was the ultimate cut was very mid, but had some bad moments in it. It was very mid, but it had some moments in it, but Wonder Woman was cool in it. But yeah, but the Batman 2022, huge improvement. Great movie. But the Batman v Superman wasn't the worst thing ever. It was very, very, very mid, but it had some pretty bad moments in it, but also had some pretty good moments in it. But either way, the Batman 2022 is a big, big upgrade from that, and that's why the Batman 2022 wins this award. So, yeah.
The most meh of this year had to be Miss Marvel. Who managed to make it through the entire show? I did, eventually, after 5 weeks, even though all the episodes were out already. I started watching it on my plane to Fiji, and I got so bored that I swapped to the on-flight entertainment system, which had movies from literally the 1800s on it. I'm convinced. Miss Marvel wasn't bad, it was just boring. Nothing happened, it was just boring, so boring. I don't know, maybe I'm too old for the teen melodrama and the romantic shit that I couldn't give a fuck about. I feel like we've seen the main female protagonist fawn over a man enough times at this point, especially for a woke studio like Disney. Because Best Movie of the Year is contested, I've decided to give this movie its own part on this ranking. This movie is absolutely beautiful, and I can't sing its praises enough. So, for the best CGI of what I consider to be the century, here we are with Avatar: The Way of the Water. I did a spoilerless review video on this, showing my reaction to it, so if you're interested, go watch that. All I will say for now is, it is a truly beautiful and immersive experience, a 1 in a lifetime, okay, my apologies, 7 in a lifetime experience. The best show of the year has to be the wonderful return to the realm of Westeros. We're back, baby. House of Dragon was a dramatic return to the Game of Thrones realm. One that most people honestly didn't expect after David and Dan, or Dumb and Dumber, fucked the last series so bad that nobody wanted to watch the ending, and many people considered it not worth to watch the rest of the series. Hopefully Jon Snow can fix that. I also did a full review on House of Dragon with my thoughts and reactions. I will mention that this spot is contested.
Okay, quick little interruption here. So House of the Dragon looks as if it's the winner, of course, but I just wanted to bring up 2 shows that I thought couldn't go overlooked, and I just wanted to, shed some light on them because they were great shows. And those 2 are Moon Knight and Peacemaker. Moon Knight by Marvel and Peacemaker by DC. Moon Knight was a great Disney Plus show, believe it or not, that focused on an obscure character from Marvel who I personally love, named Moon Knight, who has split personality disorder and is possessed with the powers by the Egyptian god Khonshu. I thought the story was great, I thought they handled the character well, and I really loved the mystery to it. The only problem was the finale, which felt a bit rushed, but other than that, it was a great show. And Peacemaker was an amazing DC show that was a spin-off of the movie The Suicide Squad, which both the series and the movie was directed by James Gunn. Peacemaker is a character from The Suicide Squad, and this show is about him who gets put into this government group because he's trying to avoid prison time and to stop this alien invasion. And it's really thrilling, it's really engaging, the characters are written great, the story arcs for each character was written so well, the characters went off each other so well, and it was really, really, really funny, but it didn't overdo the comedy and actually had story and purpose and emotion, and I love Vigilante. Holy hell, Vigilante is awesome. So yeah, Peacemaker is great. It was also awesome how James Gunn could get all these obscure characters, and once again, like he did in the Guardians of the Galaxy, make you love them. And even someone like Peacemaker, who he made you hate in the Suicide Squad, he makes you love again. Also, the acting in both shows is amazing. The acting in both are really good, especially with Oscar Isaac and John Cena as their respective main character roles. Awesome.
That's all I gotta say though. Congrats to House of the Dragon for winning. Hey y'all, it's your boy.
I hate you so much.
Fuck, no, that was so... Bro, what? That doesn't matter, because we're here, well, I'm here to give the award for the best movie of 2022, because I'm just cool like that. I'm not cool, I'm not cool. But yeah, award time, yeah, that's right. Okay, so... this might be a surprise to some of you. It might not be. It's probably not for most of you, because this movie is known to be great, and that's why it is here, because it is great. And that movie is, drumroll please, The Batman 2022 from DC. I will say the choice was hard, because one other particular movie was also amazing, but I ended up going with The Batman. The Batman is a movie set, of course, in Gotham City, based on the title character of Bruce Wayne, Batman. And it's about him in his early years of being the crime-fighting detective that he is known to be. And I thought the movie is very, very great, because it is grounded. It's grounded, it knows what it can do, and it tried to do all these things from the comics, but in a more serious detective style tone. And I feel like it pulled it off, because Batman characters are made for that style. They are perfect for it. And it really made Batman more of the detective ideas that you don't ever really see in movies, like in Batman v Superman, or even in The Dark Knight. He wasn't really a detective, he was more of a superhero, which he is, but like they didn't show that detective side. This is what the Batman really showed, and it was great in doing that. The characters were amazing, the acting was amazing, the storytelling was amazing. I mean, what more is there to say? It's just amazing. Also, I just gotta say, it was a really creative spin of what they did with the Riddler. What they did with the Riddler was awesome. It was like a Zodiac killer, which he was inspired of for this movie. And it was awesome. It was really awesome. Great acting too. So there you go. The best movie of 2022 for the Meh Emoji Awards is The Batman. Thank you. Now, following such a great movie The Batman was, we got to talk about another amazing movie that has to go into honorable mentions. Like, we just have to do this honorable mention, because this movie is amazing. This movie is serious. It knew what it was doing as well. It was groundbreaking. It was revolutionary, and it made so much money. And it really shows why, because this movie is amazing. And that movie is, of course, Morbius.